You've been taught that time flows forward, past, present, future, cause, effect, action, reaction. But the deeper we look into physics, the more we discover that life does not follow this simple arrow. Time is not a straight line. It is a field, a landscape, a symmetry, and in the quantum world, the future can influence the present. Let's begin where the story breaks open. In 1978, physicists Yakir Aharonov and Lev Vaidman introduced something revolutionary, the two-state vector formalism, a model where quantum systems are described not just by a wave coming from the past, but also a wave coming from the future, meaning the future sends information backwards in time. This wasn't philosophy, it was mathematics. Experiments began hinting at something strange. When you perform certain measurements in the present, the outcome depends on something that happens later, not before, later. Let's step into the most famous example, John Archibald Wheeler's delayed choice experiment. Wheeler proposed that a photon traveling through space for billions of years from a distant galaxy only decides whether it behaved like a particle or a wave when you measure it now. Meaning the act you perform in the present rewrites the particle's past. This was later demonstrated by Andrew Truscott at the Australian National University, but with atoms, not photons, showing that this is not a trick of light. This is how reality works. If the future influences the past at the quantum scale, what does that mean for you? It means your future self, the one who is confident, abundant, loved, aligned, already exists as a real quantum state and is interacting with your present. Your intuition, a message from a future configuration of you, your sudden clarity, information arriving backward in time, your internal pull toward a decision, a handshake between your present self and your future self. This is not fantasy. It is supported by Aharonov's weak measurements, Cramer's transactional interpretation, and the time-symmetric formulation explored by Hugh Price and Ken Wharton. Let's take it deeper. In 2013, researchers Czaslaw Brukner, Giulio Cirabella, and Oreshkov, Costa and Amp. Brukner demonstrated something extraordinary. Processes in quantum mechanics can exist with indefinite causal order. Event A does not always come before event B. The universe does not care about your calendar. Time is emergent, not fundamental. Even Carlo Rovelli, founder of loop quantum gravity, argues that time is not a universal flow but a relationship, something constructed by the interactions between things. Meaning your internal state determines how you experience time itself, and Roger Penrose suggests that consciousness moments, Orch-OR events, create the sensation of time passing, rather than time creating consciousness. You are not moving through time. Time is moving through you. If you love these deep scientific shifts, make sure you're subscribed. Every week we break down the real physics behind consciousness and identity. Now let's make this personal. Your past is not fixed. Your memories are not recordings. Every time you recall something, your brain reconsolidates it, rewriting the emotional code, the meaning, the timeline itself. Neuroscientists like Daniel Schachter, Joseph Ledoux, and Michael Anderson show that memory is a living process. When you heal the emotion of a moment, you don't just change how you feel about the past, you change the past you experience. Time is not a prison, it's a negotiation. Quantum physics says the future influences the present. Neuroscience says the present rewrites the past. Together they say this: you are not the result of your history, you are the creator of your timeline. Let's go deeper. Every timeline you desire, every outcome, every version of you, already exists as a quantum possibility. Your emotional state determines which timeline becomes your present. When you elevate your energy, when you create coherence, you tune into a future where the version of you who already succeeded, already healed, already evolved, already exists. This is not visualization, it's resonance with a timeline. In physics, this resembles state selection. In mathematics, it mirrors Hilbert's space projection. In consciousness, it shows up as intuition, synchronicity, alignment. You are not walking toward your future, you are collapsing into it. Let's close with the deepest truth revealed by quantum time. Your future self is calling you, right now, not metaphorically, quantum mechanically. Your highest timeline is real. Already formed, already coherent, already broadcasting, it is reaching backward into your present, pulling you forward with intuition, emotion, desire, curiosity, and alignment. You are not becoming, you are remembering. You are converging with the version of you that already exists. Time is not a line, it is a field, and you are free to choose where you stand inside it. Watch next. The Quantum Observer, The Science of Intention.